Well, how would you like to start your own fashion business with a $5,000 interest-free loan? Actually, one of the women in the interview that's coming up did that. The other woman also started a fashion business, and she did it on very little money too. And actually, they both started what's called fashion trucks, And the interest-free loan, that's on a website that you could go and get money for a little business like this. It's called Kiva, KIVA.com, and look at that for funding for small businesses and entrepreneurs. And that's what's available in this country now. You could just have an idea. You don't need a brick and mortar store. This is revolutionizing, the retail market. Malls are going downhill now. There's going to be less and less people going to malls, And see, what they're able to do with these fashion trucks is find fashion items, make them available very inexpensive, cheaper than you find in the store, drive to your house. And you get it. They also go at festivals and things like this. So it's a great little business now that's happening without investing in all these long-term, leases and malls or retail space, and not having, all this overhead, and you just park it if you don't want to have it open anymore. See, the problem with retail is, man, you got to be there all the time, whether you have business or not. And with a truck, no, you just take it out when you got business, and that's it. So watch these two ladies. They're delightful, and they're really also getting fashion for people with special, ideas and stuff, not the general stuff you're going to see in every store. That's what's neat. The malls are mass merchandise and everybody sees it. In a fashion truck, you get unique stuff, and it's all very reasonable. So watch. Well, Donna Hundley and Georgette Littlejohn. Man, people don't know, we've been trying this for 3 different times. And I'm an old guy and I screw it up every time. So I'm going to say a short prayer that we get through this, please. But you guys are great to put up with me, and you have terrific businesses. Georgette, you have the G Truck, which is a great little fashion truck, goes around the city. You go to festivals, you're making money at this, you're helping people, giving them fashion, high quality fashion stuff at reasonable prices for anybody, all out of a truck. Man, and you're basically doing the same thing, Donna. And yours is called find you as Curvy Chic Chariot.com, and you go around doing the same thing really for curvy women. And we talked last time so much, I was getting so interested about how people don't show off their body enough because they're not proud of it as a curvy person. Mm-hmm. And so that's what your truck is about, is getting these people, because no matter what, and I see the pictures of you in tight jeans and little tank tops almost, and you look gorgeous. But more looking good is that I could see more love from the inside of you, the way you carry yourself in that. Mm-hmm. And I think that's what comes out more than anything else. And I guess that's what you're trying to do with your truck, that show other people who have figures like yours that that body is lovable in the right clothes, and that gives you something, to show from inside. I mean, this is what my suit does for me. I mean, this is me inside, and until I brought that inside out, then I was more comfortable, and that seemed to attract people because I am more comfortable, more approachable, or whatever, because this is me. And if you don't like me, then we're not going to get along. We're saving each other time. Don't bother. That's right. If you like this, I'm going to like you, and we're going to have a good time.
There you go.
That's what you're doing with your clothes, aren't you?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I see women come in with discouraged, feelings about how they look, and whether or not they, are going to find anything that's going to fit their body type. And, that's my goal. I want to make sure that they understand, yes, you have a stomach. Yes, you have big thighs. And when you come out the dressing room, they're going to still be there. But what the key is, I need to find something and help you find something that's going to make you look good in your skin. And so you walk out of this store with a smile and feeling good about the clothing that you're going to be able to put on. And I tell you, I've had women who have come on, they've tried on things, I've made them feel so good, but maybe perhaps they didn't buy. And they've emailed me the next day saying, I dreamt about what it was you put me on. I have to come back and get it. Like,
No kidding.
You really feel good, you know?
Yeah, well, that's it. And what's nice, I think, out of a venue like yours, instead of going in some store where they have to pay $10,000 a week in rent or something like that, you picked up a truck for a few $1,000, you fixed it up, it looks great, and so you don't have to charge these high prices that everybody else does. And Georgette, you now have like secondhand clothing too. That's really designer stuff. How do you find all that?
Exactly. Well, a lot of it sometimes is donated. I have great people that donate clothing to me, and then I have a merchandiser that goes around and she finds great stuff for me.
I see.
So, yeah, it's awesome. It's cool, and that's part of the fun too. Finding, eclectic designer things that you just won't see at other places, and put it on the G truck, and we're ready to go.
So, I mean, you have somebody like, I would love to be shopping all day long looking for this stuff. So you're doing that shopping all day long for us, right?
Exactly.
Get it in the truck, and you can drive right up to my doorstep.
Exactly. I'll bring it right to you.
Right. Well, I think this is the way of the future, what you guys are doing. The malls are going out of date. I mean, they're going to be around, but they're not the hip place. I mean, you're getting the same stuff there, that millions of people are buying the same stuff. And you go to a little venue like what you guys have, convenient, right outside your front door, and stuff that nobody else sees.
Right.
And you've been looking for all your life, and it's right there on the street, more or less, for you.
Exactly. And we also have the opportunity to support local artisans with their jewelry and getting them into our business as well. So that's always
And you guys have a party. Like if I have a bunch of women friends or something, we want to have a party, we can invite your truck up and you get a deal on buying clothes out of the truck, right?
Absolutely. That's one of the fun things that we get to do. We go to girls' night outs at somebody's home. And we'll pull our truck up. As long as you have somewhere for my 22-foot truck to fit, I will park my truck there. I ask them, did you see anything on my truck before that you really want to make sure is on there? If we have enough time and I have enough time, they'll send me pictures of things that they'd love to have and see in the store. I get it there. And we do fun things like have a so you think you can style type of party. I'll put out outfits and have races and see, how fast people at the party can style it. At the same time, people are on the truck trying on things. So it's a lot of fun. You're not rushed, you're not competing with people for, outfits that you may not be able to get. You can negotiate with your friend if you really want it.
Right.
And
you'll get them another one.
That's right. That's right.
And Georgette, I mean, how did you come about this? I mean, you're keeping your job while you build this little business, right? And it only took a few grand or something like that. You found a truck somewhere and
yes, I found an old church bus actually on the Craigslist. Got it for about $3,500. Spent a couple more $1,000 outfitting it, and we were ready to go. My husband and I, we did all the work in the inside. And
did he keep doing it every time you changed your mind, or not?
Yeah, I changed it about 3 times.
So you're still married, huh?
Yes, I'm still married.
I see. And what's neat about you, Donna, that you went to this Kiva group online and got a no-interest loan. How did that work? How did that work?
Well, Kiva is an awesome site for small businesses to be able to get funding. And it's a different way to do crowdfunding. I was sponsored by the West Coast Mobile Retail Association, and I had to campaign to my friends and family, as well as campaign on the site to those lenders to get them to loan me the money to get to the $5,000 point. And I had 13 of my friends and family actually contribute, but I had over 100 people
Wow.
contribute towards my loan. So I had that many people throughout the world.
So
who believed in my
90%
dream.
of the money you got were from people out of the blue you didn't even know or anything,
Absolutely.
just
It was
because of the
awesome.
sign. So
They
what you
believed
have
in
to
my
do
dream.
is find an organization that sponsors you, like this, the organization in California, Association of Fashion Trucks, right?
Yes.
So you explained to them your idea that you need a loan, and
That's
so
right.
they were the ones that helped you get on Kiva and do all that, and wow, and then you just pay an interest-free.
Absolutely.
And this is where real people want to help other real people do something.
And they get their money back.
Yeah.
Every time I make a payment, they contribute a little, they donate a little bit more of the money that they've already donated back to the people who have contributed. So my mom actually, she contributed, and every time she turns around, there's like $1 that's been deposited in her bank account.
Wonderful. Well, Georgette, where's your truck going to be next?
I have an event coming up in DC, so
Uh-huh.
we will be out in DC on Georgia Avenue.
Wonderful. I
Yep.
know it well. I'll be over there. My radio station is really down by Howard University down on Georgia Avenue.
Oh, okay.
And Donna, where are you up this weekend?
Oh yeah, this weekend we're having a big one. It's called Boulevard of Chic. It's actually going to be a fashion truck meetup. Lots of different fashion trucks, lots of different styles, and we'll be in Baltimore, Maryland, off of Key Highway.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be from 12 to 6. Tons of fun. And then on Sunday night, I'm actually going to District of Curves Fashion Showcase.
Ooh.
It's actually a fashion show for curvy women from 6 to 10 at the Washington Post Conference Center. I mean, you know, hey, I'm looking forward to that one too.
I understand. So, Georgette, we go to thegstruck.com, find a schedule of where you're going to be when, and also to make arrangements for private parties or anything like that. And for you, Donna, it's curvychickchariot.com, right?
Yes, chicks, and chicks is CHIX.
CHIX.
Curvy Chicks Chariot.
Well, thank you, ladies. I'm sorry for all the technical. See, I can't even talk. I can't even say difficulties. I have so many.
That's what we do. Our beauty does that. It's okay.
Wonderful. Talk to you soon. Have fun.
Thank
keep,
you.
Keep contributing in life and having that fun and giving as hard as you can.
That
Thank
yes,
you so
and
much.
send me one of those jackets. From
Oh, yes! Orange is the color of the day. The
Yes,
new
it is.
black.
Thank you.
All right,
you.
thank you. Take
Bye-bye.
Take
care.
care. Bye bye.
Okay, now what a way to have your own retail store now. You don't have to negotiate with all these sharks at the mall that want your first child and $100 and some $1,000 or whatever to make things happen. Here, you start with $5,000 and get it as a no interest loan. Huh? What a country.